As promised, here's another video update for me on my master cleanse. I promised I wouldn't update every single day, and I haven't. Day 12, 10 days after my last update. So, in review, how do I feel? A bit of a hoarse voice here. I don't know if it's a result of the cleanse or not. Otherwise, I seem to feel alright. Not exceptionally hungry. I think about food a lot. The one thing I have to say is that I had done so much reading about this cleanse. I'd read about so many other people's experiences that the cleanse to me was hyped to be some sort of panacea. It said that after just 10 days, that's the length of time that most people do a cleanse, their addictions to foods, their psychological addictions to foods, a lot of them are eradicated. So they don't feel that they have to eat certain types of foods. Now, I'm not eating yet, but last night I opened up a can of peanut butter. Not even the non-natural types, Skippy, one that I don't even eat. Now, the addictions, the psychological addictions to food have been broken. I imagine that if I took a whiff of that, it wouldn't smell as tasty and as savory as I normally think of it. Well, nah, it smelled just as good as it always does. And when I think about a lot of my my habits, the kind of foods that I eat on a normal diet, chili basil tofu, pizza, sukiyaki, curries, they hold just as much appeal now, 12 days into the cleanse, as they did before I started. I think a lot of this this idea that doing a master cleanse is going to magically transform you into another person, overhyped. Another thing that I've been disappointed in is the weight loss. My weight loss has been near non-existent. The second day, when I did my last video overview, I seemed to lose 2 kilos, which we know is impossible. You don't lose 2 kilograms in one day unless it's water weight. As of today, 12 days in, I weighed myself. Kind of hard to read my scale here, but since I started, I may have lost 5 or 6 kilograms, maybe even 4. Really, really hard to read that scale. Not much weight loss, considering that for the last 12 days, I've just been drinking this lemonade mix. And I'm not even making the lemonade mix with the standard maple syrup. I'm making it with the molasses because I can't get grade B maple syrup over here. Now, sounds like I'm disappointed, and yeah, I am. I've read all these wondrous reviews of other people who've done the cleanse, and they've seemed to experience these miraculous results. Now, I'm not belittling the cleanse. Maybe these people were really obese, and if you're obese and you do something like this, something that's drastic, you're going to lose a lot of weight really fast. And I was in that shape when I started. And maybe my diet is better than most people's most of the time. So, of course, I'm going to notice less of a change doing this. Still, I read everybody's reviews and experiences, and I thought that would happen to me as well. I have 10 more days on this. I was originally going to do this for 30, and then I was reading online that it was prudent, if you didn't want your metabolism to receive such a shock, to do a raw foods diet for 50% of the time that you did your cleanse. Now, I only have 33 days to do the entire thing because I'm going on vacation on what would be day number 34. So I figured I'll do 22 days of this and follow it by 11 days of a raw foods diet. And I'll try to keep really fatty foods like avocados out of the diet. I'll eat some, but I won't overdose on those. And I'm hoping then by day 34, when I resume eating normal foods again, my metabolism will be up to or close to what it was before I started the cleanse, so that when I start eating again, I won't rapidly gain weight. On that note, I've also been trying to incorporate exercise into this. I was sick last week for a few days. I thought it was the cleanse. Maybe it was. I had a fever. Now my girlfriend's got a fever, and she's not doing the cleanse, so it may be just something that's going around, and I coincidentally got it at the same time that I was doing day number 3 and day 4 of this cleanse. Don't know. So I figured this plan of mine to detox and then reestablish my metabolism will prove sensible when I start going back to the normal diet again. So day 12, I feel like I have normal amounts of energy. I feel like I already got over the hump, which was day 3, day 4, day 5. I felt weak then. Maybe it was just the shock of readjusting my patterns to not eating. Not the fact that I wasn't eating, but the fact that I wasn't going out and incorporating a social aspect to eating. Getting used to being by myself a lot of the time. I'm used to the pattern by now, and right now it's pretty much paint by numbers. It's pretty easy. I've been doing the same thing now for 12 days. Doing this another 10 days will probably be a breeze. Keep you updated. Maybe I'll do another update on day 21 or day 22 near the end of it. And I'll continue these updates even when I start doing the raw foods cleanse. I'm going to treat this entire 33-day diet adjustment as a cleanse. And I will be profiling this approach.